Ta-da, I'm alive. Let me know in the chit-chats. Holy moly, this is cool. Yes, no, yes, no. I assume I am. I'm just going to continue as if I am. I'm in Fort Pierce, Florida. And these are the jetties. And this is the inlet that almost sank my boat. I'm going to turn this around. This is so much easier. Yep, there's people there. Cool, it works. That big sucker about 10 minutes ago just came right through here. And today, wow, it is really calm. Normally there are massive, massive waves through there. And for those that aren't from here, these jetties, these big, gigantic rocks they throw out, they kind of break the waves over from the beach. And over here, we got a whole bunch of people not giving two craps about wearing a face diaper. And nobody's dying and everyone's having fun. And I came in from about probably 2 miles over that way, other side of those hotels. I've lived here, let me turn this around. I've lived here for about 6 months and I've never, ever been to this beach. Any beach in Florida and walked it. This is so cool. There's people here, I've noticed from starting 2 miles over, there's people, but not as many as here. But there's probably 100, maybe 200 people out there surfing. Some are really good and some suck as probably as bad as I would if I've tried it, but I've not tried it yet. And I just thought it was so cool that, and there's like bazillions and bazillions of seashells. I just can't get over how beautiful this is and how some parts of the world think that you've got to walk around with a stinking thing over your face or else you're not safe, because either they're telling the truth or they're lying. And these people apparently don't care, which is fine because I don't care either. It's a miracle that I'm even still alive, not having worn a stupid mask this whole entire time except to get on a plane. I just got back from Texas yesterday, not from seeing the kids, but for work, and it's not even oil field work. And I don't know that my new employer wants to be publicly associated with me on my activist side of my channel, so I'm not even going to mention his name, but they're really cool people. And I'm really happy and grateful to be there. And on my days off, or like maybe my weeks off, I found a new hobby. I've already got a sailboat and a kayak. And now, these people are surfing, but there's some people, or let me see if I can find one. They've got these paddle boards. No, that's not a paddle board. Some people have these paddle boards where they're standing up. Charday was laughing at me earlier because I'd never seen a paddle board before. But these dudes are like as far as that boat, at least that far out there. They're just paddling along. And they'll get up to the waves and they'll ride the waves in. Just like a surfer, but when they're done, they just keep standing. Yeah, there's a lot more people on this side than there was over. There's the back view from the jetties. Those jetties are lined out at several hundred, maybe a couple thousand feet, so you can get the big boats in and out of the channel. Look at all these selfish people out here enjoying themselves. All these super spreaders just everywhere. I bet you everybody out here without a face diaper is going to go home with utter guilt on making everybody in the whole world sick being a super spreader. If you haven't caught on to my sarcasm, If you happen to live in a lockdown state, or if you're like Sade on the other side of the world, if you're locked down, send this around to your friends and family and show them people in Florida are just fine. You got photographers here taking pictures of all their little kitties out there giving surf lessons. Let me get past these people. They were like really into taking pictures of their cheerings. They're little brats. Just kidding, just kidding. I can say that because all my little brats are grown. Whew, man, I smell like a goat. As soon as I get done live here, I'm gonna have to go for a dip. Right here, there's not many seashells, but in some places, there's like loads and loads and loads of them. I even saw a couple little crabs. They walk out of the water, and then they see it, and they haul bass back into it. And even when the waves come over, they dig down in the dirt so they don't get washed away too fast. Oop. I can see that people are commenting, but there's no way in hell I can read them because I can't see the screen for shit. Yeah, like right here. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of them. One place there's even more than that. But yeah, if you live overseas or in a stupid state that's locked down, send them this and show them that there's really nothing to fear. The powers that be just seem to want to control everybody with fear, 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 fear. You wake up in the news and, oh my gosh, what has happened today? What's going to kill us today? If you believed everything the news said, there should be bodies piled up in droves out here. But the only bodies that are piled up are people on these surfboards and on beach towels having a blast. Look at this fella. What a super spreader. He just spread it that way. Probably he traveled 100 feet spreading his germs everywhere. Another fun thing about the ocean is you can walk barefooted, and it's called grounding. You don't have any shoes on or no socks, and I wear socks all the time. But you get out here with no shoes whatsoever and walk in the salt water, and it grounds your body to the ground, to the earth. And then it gets a little sparse as far as people, and then when you get over there to those hotels, there's a whole lot more. Man, I can't see anything on the screen. Am I even still on? Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, I'm still on. I can sort of kind of see myself. I need everybody to feel really sorry for me right now, because this is what I'm having to put up with. Shirtless, maskless. I had to notice how I bleep myself out so I don't get censored saying that dirty word. Did it flip? I believe it did. Feels really nice walking in the sand and getting some sun, getting some good exercise. I saw some dogs earlier, but I don't see any at the moment. I've seen quite a few dogs. Actually, it's more with people over there by the hotels. But yeah, no kidding. I've lived here for 6 months. And my boat docked, my slip's not 2 miles away from here on the ICW side. And not once have I been down here until today. Woo! Oh, that felt good. Right up Main Street. Yeehaw! Got these things called riptides here. And that's not a riptide, but I know what they mean. That was just happened to be just a relatively big wave, but a riptide will suck people. They got warning signs everywhere. If there's a riptide warning, water will wash way up from there in a big wave and it'll flow out. It apparently sucks people out to the ocean and kills them. But not as much as the V word that's going around that has the whole effing world shut down. Woo! That feels so good. These boats are getting close to shore. I'm definitely, not today, but I'm definitely going to go rent a surfboard. That looks fun. Oh look, sailboats. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4, maybe 5 of them. This morning in Florida, this morning it was foggy. I've seen fog lots of times in Texas, but never have I seen fog in Florida. But no kidding, this morning it was foggy. It was gorgeous. Oh, there's that big ship. Dadgummit. I wish I'd have stayed over there. I didn't know he's coming right back. That was a quick turnaround. Must have forgot their lunch. It doesn't look like he's moving, but he's moving. He's real slow. Crud, I wish I'd have stayed over there. I didn't know he's coming back already. I didn't know that big sucker could turn around that fast. He hadn't been out not even 30 minutes. And then there's this part of the beach where there's nobody for at least another quarter mile. It's just me. And God almighty Friday, do I smell like a goat. I'm sweating. There's a couple of those sea-doo things. They are tearing it up. I wonder how far they were out. Better yet, are they going to come all the way to the shore? He might. No, he just wanted to get close, I guess. Look at him go, not caring about masks. This is beautiful. Ready? It's neat to be able to watch stuff like this on YouTube, but man, there's nothing like the real thing. I've gone back and watched some of my own sailing lives, and yeah, you get the general idea, but unless you are able to just actually stick your feet in this sand. For the people that grew up on the beach, they're just laughing at me there. They've turned it off, but I grew up in a desert in Odessa, Texas, and this was not prevalent. You can finish raising the kids down in Port Aransas, Texas on the Gulf side. This is the Atlantic side. I love the Gulf of Texas. That's about the only part of Texas I still care about. They ain't got nothing on this. This is cool. I'm walking north on the east side of the coast, and that way is England. Ready? Oops. That way is England. That way is Spain. That way is Africa. Again, if there's anybody watching this overseas, there's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. Go out and have some fun. Get in the sun. Get some rays. Accumulate a little skin cancer, you just have it cut off. This Papa's got his little baby out there. Good job, Dad. Hell yeah. Good job. That little baby is having the time of her life. She wasn't even a year old. Got it? Oh man, that's strong. Woo! Almost knocked me over. Here's half of a unripe coconut I found over here. I'll let these people pass. Somebody kicked it. I don't know. I just washed it out. Anybody hungry? It was a small coconut. Oh, it feels so good. The sand gets pretty warm, almost hot. And then my feet get all muddy, and then they get washed off. Well, having not been able to see anybody or anything, I have no idea how much battery I've got left. I can just barely see the screen. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Just wanted everybody to feel sorry for old Caleb Leverett having to put up with all this beautiful beach. See y'all.